let's get with the get on. What's up, Sid? For real though? What's up? Pistons got Derrick Rose. Wow. This is crazy. I just left, just had an argument with a girl I was talking to here in Sturvant, Wisconsin. Well, I'm gonna have to leave her. She's mad because I keep checking my phone for the updates. And I'm like, she lived far from me anyway. You know, this is a ride for me. You know, so we had a good falling out. And I don't know if I'll be seeing her again, but it is what it is. A lot of people don't know where I'm at. They don't understand when I said Sturvant and all of these areas. They don't understand, you know, racing. Some people do. They be like, I know where you at. Say no. You're 10 minutes from my house. But other people don't know what it is. It's like right outside Milwaukee. Now, let's talk about some of these deals that went down that was absolutely dumb. Absolutely dumb. Wow. I'm sitting there like, I can't believe it. Brogdon to the Indiana Pacers is a good thing for the Indiana Pacers. But they lost Thaddeus Young, and they lost Bogdanovich. You know, for Indiana, Bogdanovich is who you probably wanted to keep, because he was very key when the team was breaking down when, Office Depot went down. He was that guy. Bogdanovich is now a Utah Jazz. The Jazz are going to be so strong next year. They got the right guys for the right position. Al Horford gets $100 million to play for the 76ers? Am I not saying that right? So Big Al is going to the 76ers? Please tell me I'm drunk. See, this was my fault. I should have never tried to squeeze two things into one and said, well, I can make it work. I knew, one, that this was a bad day to do this. This is a free agency, everything going down. My phone was ringing out of control. She couldn't take it. People calling me, did you see that? Did you see that? That's all it, I'm getting text messages. She's like, is this? I'm like, no. I was out of town. I'm back in town. We're spending this time together. Let's go. I ain't gonna look at my phone. Let's go. Next thing you know, we had a good dinner. Everything was good. We was gonna go see a movie. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just drop you off here at the movie. You can call an Uber from here. You live like right around the corner from this movie. So I gotta go, because I will be looking at my phone. And we had a big argument for about 10 minutes, and I was just like, I don't have to stand here. All right, I'm gone. I tried to make it work. It's my fault. Blame me. I got broad shoulders. And now I'm out on the road. I got a long way to drive to get home, boy. A long way to drive. But why am I going home? I got money in my pocket. I got good people to talk to. Might as well go find a new girl. Let's go. Hey, hit the road. Find a new one. Lose one, man, find another one. Oh yeah, I'm getting all my sympathy support by the Band-Aid. You poor baby. I'm like, so this gonna be my icebreaker. It's gonna be like, what happened to you? I was like, I was 30 of them. I fought them off. Had to get stitches, but I'm tough. Middleton, the biggest waste of money in this whole thing, made my blood pressure rise up to the moon. Chris Middleton, you pay Chris Middleton $174 million. I don't care how messed up the industry is. You don't do that. You lost Brogdon, you lost Hill, you lost your backcourt, and you let them go, and you let Middleton. Middleton is the reason you lost in the playoffs. He choked like he did the year before that. He was throwing up. A lot of people don't know that. He was throwing up the year before then. And Giannis is like, man, his temperature was 105 degrees. He had the Scottie Pippen syndrome. He had a migraine. He was just sick. He was just throwing up all over the place. A lot of people gonna learn this year. When sometimes you don't mess with something that's working. You were up 2-0 against Toronto. All you need to do is keep your same nucleus. The East was already going through a shift. You already got Joel Embiid and them. You could beat them. Everybody was restructuring. Kevin Durant ain't going some type of accident. But Kevin Durant, he was gone. He gonna be gone for the whole. They still dealing with this car accident, man. This has been going on for a minute. Dang. Is it okay to drive now? Okay, officer. Yes, 5 guys on a car. Gosh, man, Wisconsin people. Yeah, Wisconsin drivers, man. Let's go, all that cheese. Let's go, baby. Hit the road. We're not finna stay here. We gotta get to Illinois. Woo, man. Wisconsin got great taxes, but you would. Nah, I don't know about living here, boy. I think people's brains turn into cheese. You overpaid Middleton? Oh my God. Hey Middleton, because you didn't mess it up. Anybody in your position. They paid him like he's Kevin Durant. That's how screwed up this is. They paid him like he's Kevin Durant. They want to do a sign and trade with Kevin Durant. Well, maybe that's what that was then. I don't know. All I knew is the information I got is he was going back to Golden State. So that was earlier in the day. We covered that. If they wanted to do a sign and trade, well, who knows? Tobias Harris just solidified that Jimmy Butler is going to Miami or somewhere else. Because if you give Tobias Harris that kind of money, he showed you what he's gonna do when the playoffs is on, and when the chips are down, he ain't gonna be around. He gonna give you 5 damn points. He can't hit the damn bottom of the damn net. He showed me in Detroit. Of course he's overrated. He's a role player. These role players are rolling out here with $100 million deals. I'm like, what the hell is going on in this league? Blame Chris Paul, blame Adam Silver Slipper, blame everybody out here who's letting these bums get this kind of money. And Derrick Rose can only get $15 million deal for 2 years. He's way better than a lot of these bums. And he ain't even in his prime no more. He's better than these bums. Are you serious? He was once a former MVP. Even in his injured state, I would take Derrick Rose. 2 years, $15 million, that's a damn insult when you giving people like this all this kind of crazy money. Who cares where Dragic go? He's such a stud, he was non-existent in Philly in the playoffs. They thought they were getting a big four. It ended up being 2. You had Joel Embiid sometimes and Jimmy Butler. Joel's sick. I'm sick. And Tobias Harris, who couldn't do a damn thing. And then so all you ended up with, and please hit the like button, people. My God, 36, like insulting. That's insulting to me. I mean, I just woke up with a chick in Wisconsin for this. That's insulting. Shame on you. She should have texted me by now and said she's sorry. I'm the one driving way out here. Look, I'm still on the doggone road. This is a far trip from her. Chris Middleton getting all this money. I was on my way. I'm right by Milwaukee. I should drive over there and go to his house and be like, dude, you know you ain't worth this money, right? So you need to break me off a meal. That way I won't even talk about you no more. I'll be, you know what? That's a good dude. You broke me off a meal. I ain't got nothing to say about Chris Middleton. Why MJ signed Scary Terry? Because that's the best deal for him. What are you going to do? Sign Kemba Walker when he ain't packing him in? I'm going to give Kemba Walker $141 million. Yo, Mike ain't stupid. Michael Jordan used to get $2.4 million a year. Then he got bumped up to $3.2 million a year to play for the Bulls. $3.2 million a year. Where is my total thing at? Ah, screw it. Okay, tell me, how does Big Al fit in with Joel Embiid? Let me get this correct. Al Horford is going to be playing with Joel Embiid on the court at the same time. Man, they just knocked everybody off, didn't they? Thank you for hitting the like button, those who came in here. Oh, the Knicks got Todd Gibson. They're really reeling him in. They're really building up the Knicks. I told people that Julius Randle should go to the Knicks. I'm like, look, he's just like Zion, except for he won't be jumping. Doing no flashy dunks, he can shoot better than Zion. So they could be like, look, we got Zion too. Now you got two shooting bigs. That's just great. Now who getting the damn rebound? Ben the Bus Simmons. That's what you need, right? Two shooting bigs. Because Joel Bud ain't going to go down in the post all the time like he should. He going to stay out there and try to shoot some threes. Like, yeah, that's what we need from you, big man. But this time ain't going to be no Jimmy to save. Losing Jimmy, that was it. No Jimmy, no chip. You don't know why, the world don't know why. I don't know what the hell they saw in Middleton. Middleton, they just probably say, oh, he just had an off playoffs. No, when the playoffs start, you trying to think NBA Finals and you pay that kind of money. You paying him Kevin Durant money. Chris Middleton ain't Kevin Durant. That guy is not finna win you no damn championship. And if he is, he better start playing like it, because he ain't do nothing in the playoffs. When the chips was on the line, Middleton disappeared. Utah has gotten more dangerous than anybody could ever imagine. People are asleep. They need to wake up fast because Utah has gotten improved dramatically. They have all the guys in the right positions, and that's ready to go right now. Utah is a threat, a very serious threat in the West. They are not a pushover, and they gave Mitchell some help. The Nets are going to make some noise. But a lot of expectations are going to come from them to win the East and challenge Milwaukee for the East. Especially if Kawhi is gone. You see, the whole thing is open. If Philly was who everybody thought they were, this thing would have been over a long time ago. Because this was your year. This is your year. Because for Philly, this is it. If you don't win it this year, you're done. If you don't go to the NBA Finals this year, you are done. Your whole thing is over. Ben the Bus Simmons better start earning his money this year. Because you guys are done. Because there's no Kevin Durant this year. The lane is open. Kawhi's going to the West. So that lane's open. In Toronto, you know, it's looking good for you. It's already over for Philly. Why you say it's already over for Philly? I think Brooklyn will still be strong even without Kevin Durant. Look, Jordan already know his game and his role and what he gonna do, what is required out of him. He ain't the same DeAndre Jordan he used to be. Everybody's acting like, oh, Ron, we got DeAndre. DeAndre Jordan ain't the guy that was doing the commercial. He more like the woman with the wig on in the doggone State Farm commercial. Okay, he's not ready. I know y'all really want that right now, but he's just not ready yet. Well, the Bulls made some deals that's very Chicago Bulls type. You know, they did all right for themselves. They got players cheap, and that's how you do it. You get them playing for cheap, and you get them out there on the court like the Pistons. They got Derrick Rose for cheap, and saying everybody else getting this crazy money. We ain't paying that. We gonna get some guys that we know that can play for the low, and we gonna keep going. All these people y'all overpaying these bums like these milestone deals. When Joakim Noah had a $70 million deal. They was like, man, y'all done messed up the whole game. That's why I said when it's time for them to renegotiate them deals, man, they finna change this game up. It is way too much money flying around for bums. The Pelicans, exactly. The Pelicans got a good team. They don't need Zion to carry the load. See, that's the thing about this team that the Pelicans got. They don't need Zion to carry the load. They got a decent team right now to win. So if they get Zion to come in, he can score 10 points a game. And as long as he got some exciting dunks and everything else, he gonna pack the stadium in. They just there to see him do one thing. That's it. Fly down the lane and dunk. If he hit a couple of jump shots, it's a bonus. So all this whole season, he gonna build up the revenue in New Orleans. But the NBA might as well drop the charade that this is a sport and say, look, we know this thing is rigged. We might as well just drop it. You know, look, people like to be entertained. They know wrestling's fake, but they still watch it anyway because they like to be entertained. You know what it is with professional wrestling. But they doing, you know, ridiculously tainted. It's rigged now. It's been rigged. What you talking about? The whole lottery pig. The Bulls got Thaddeus Young, and they'll find a couple of bums hanging out on the corner out there on the west side of Chicago, and they say, hey, did you play high school basketball? He's like, yeah, I did. Okay, well, we'll give you a tryout, see if we can put you on the team. All we can afford to pay is $500,000. $500,000? Sign me up. I swear to God, the Chicago Bulls probably got 10 guys on the team you don't know where the hell they from. You're like, who is this guy? Where they find him at? Chicago Bulls, baby. Oh, don't you talk about Knicks got Taj Gibson. That's they earth-shattering pick. They got Taj Gibson. They made their free agent move. They've been scouting him all season. Todd's not a bum. He's a very complimentary player. He's good at what he does. Now they get my man from New Orleans, get him on there. They got their Zion Williamson. If they get Julius Randle, then they are good. But Milwaukee, by them signing doggone Middleton to all that damn money, they lose. They kept Brook Lopez. $52 million is a little too rich for Brook. I would have probably lost Brook Lopez, but I understand why you wanted to keep Brook. Brook was key for them. Coming in the game, shooting them threes, they needed that to alleviate some of the pressure off the team. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. What I'm not cool with, and what I couldn't be cool with at all, was the fact that you paid Middleton all that damn money, and now you can't sign Michael Brogdon. Michael Brogdon was key to your run all last year. He was that guy for whenever your guy got all wild, bled coming in there getting all wild, Brogdon came in there and calmed that game down and started running the floor. Indiana got a steal signing Michael Brogdon. And the Bucks are gonna know it went left. They gonna know things went left real fast when you have no backup. You lost George over the hill. George over the hill finna go sign with somebody else because you can't afford to keep him now. Now you got no backcourt. Congratulations. Now when Bledsoe get all wild, you got to ride him out. And then you're going to be like, damn, too bad we ain't got Brogdon. And George Hill did great coming in as a veteran off the bench. George over the hill can calm things down when things get a little crazy. I'm just not getting back around my house. Can you believe that? It's a 30-minute drive from her house all the way out to my house. 30 minutes. The Clippers losing. Everybody wondering, like, man, what's going on with the Clippers? Why they ain't making no moves? I think their big move is Kawhi. They want to get Kawhi, and the owner willing to spend every dime in the book just to get Kawhi. But my thing is, y'all got to lock down Patrick Beverly. Where's Patrick Beverly going? He would be great in a Detroit Pistons jersey. Oh. Woo! Pistons get Patrick Beverly. He want $40 million, though. You know, it's kind of hard to pay $40 million for him. But if you Detroit, you get him, you get Derrick Rose. Yeah, you get some players that can, you know, get out there and contribute. Yeah, he worth it to me. He the junkyard dog. You need a guy like him in the league. He gonna make your team feel like, yeah, okay, this is a guy I can play for. I want to play for him. I want this guy on my team. I'll be on the opposition. Like, we need guys like you. What's your contract situation look like? You need to be playing with us. Patrick Beverly played the game the way I play the game. That's how I move. Rally, they wanted him over there, period. That's it, cut and dried. They want him over there ASAP. Okay, you lost Al Horford. You got Kemba Walker, no Al Horford. Who's your big man? So now Brown and Jason Tatum got what they want. They don't have any Kyrie now, so they can rejoice. So let's see how everything work out in Boston now. So now they going back to distributing the ball, right, and moving the ball around. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna break that. And when everything stops and the music slows down and people gonna start pointing fingers, then we'll start to see what it is. Because everybody's gonna be happy when ain't nobody gonna be winning no games. So sorry about that. I apologize. With that being said, don't forget to hit the Cash App up and donate to the page. And definitely don't forget to hit the link in the description box, as we will discuss more terrible overpaid players like Chris Middleton. Middleton is super overpaid. They have screwed up the Milwaukee Bucks with that deal. I don't care what nobody say. That's fire. They screwed up on that. But we'll see how the rest of it plays out. Jimmy Butler gets to be the man. He wanted to be the man and wanted the team under him. You got it. Pat Riley gonna want you to do everything that he wants you to do to the letter, to the T. And here comes some fireworks. Let me go.